There we go. All I did was try and fix my hair. I guess we're starting. Okay, hi, how's it going? Well, I wasn't even really set up, but I guess we're doing it. We're doing it to it. Hi. I don't even know what sign we're doing yet. Let's shake and we only have 4 left to do. So I was only gonna do 1 tonight because I worked late and ate dinner and I'm on call until 10 p.m. Pacific. So did Aquarius. Aries. Let's see here. Aries. Aries. Come on. Well, whatever. It's clearly not going to focus for us tonight. Whatever. It's okay, Aries. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. If you do not know your rising moon or Venus sign, you can find out by going over to Cafe Astrology or any of the other places that do natal charts. All you need to know is your time you were born, plunk it in with your birthplace and your birth date, and you'll get what you need out of that there so that you can get your moon, rising, and Venus sign. It's going to be a general read. Now, I might do a love reading. I'm not quite sure yet because the thing is that I do not want to commit to anything that I cannot follow through on. And not quite sure how February is going to look as far as how busy I'm going to be. So, yeah, not quite sure. I don't want to promise you anything just yet, right? So, also, I do not do readings anywhere but on YouTube, just like this. So do not, I repeat, do not give anybody any money or provide them any information, okay? This is the only place that you'll ever get a reading from me, right here, like this, okay? Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's see what song you need to listen to for guidance during February 2022. Woo! I can't even believe we've gotten this far. Maybe if I hurry up and stop talking, then we can get through this and maybe another sign, because I only have 4 left to do. And I'd like to get them all done so that everybody has a fair shake. I do apologize for having to take a break. Had a little bit of a health scare. Then had the holidays. Then had COVID. Still kind of getting over the remnants of. I haven't even gotten my booster yet. I have to get my booster in February, so I'm pretty sure I'm gonna feel like shit after I get my booster taken, like after I get my booster shot. But you know, that's okay. That'll mean I'm protected to the 3rd power. So, you know, it's great. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's see what we have for you. Oh, we got 2. They've fallen out. Working Class Hero by John Lennon. And she's hearing Voices by the Block Party. Walking on eggshells, I'm walking on glass. That's what I'm hearing out of this one. And then Working Class Hero. As soon as you're born, they make you feel small, giving you no time instead of it all. As soon as you're born, they make you feel small, giving you no time instead of it all. Yeah. Working Class Hero is something to be. Hate you if you're clever and they despise a fool. You know what's interesting is that the Fool card is actually your card in the tarot deck also. Just so you know. Which is about risks, taking risks. The necessity to take risk. Or risk versus reward. All that stuff. That's it. They hate you at home and they hit you. They hate you at home and they hate you at school. They hate you if you're clever and they despise a fool. I love this. Last time I heard it, though, it wasn't the John Lennon version. It was a cover by Manson. So I should probably go back and listen to the John Lennon version. Because I love John Lennon. So. For you, let's do the Joie de Vivre deck. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. We're going to do the Celtic Cross for you. Start out with the current energies. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Hurt you at home and they hit you at school. Hate you if you're clever and they despise a fool. I can't follow the rules. Working class hero is something to be. Sometimes I wish I had my tablet out here just so I could take a look-see. You know, I can't, I can only cram so much in my brain, right? As far as lyrics go. I do a pretty good job because I do memorize. I have a lot of lyrics that I know, but I can't for the life of me remember. Ah, the Lovers. In the current energy for you, you have you are spending time sitting in the energy of well, you're in the company of a divine counterpart, or you are sitting in energy of romantic nature. There is a letter, a message in between two people that are meant to be together or are together. This is Gemini energy also during this time. Any obstacles in between the two of you? You and your divine counterpart there, Aries. We have the Seven of Wands in the reverse. Lovers defenseless. What song is that? Shit, I should have my tablet out here. What song is that? Anyway, whatever. Normally this is standing above your naysayers and detractors who are sitting there and kind of like you're taunting them, but like, you know, you have all these, like this mob mentality. This mob is coming after you to come, you know, poke you with a stick, but you're above everybody. It's okay. You're protected. There's energy protection here. In the reverse, you kind of don't really have any protection. You're defenseless, you know? So there's really no way to protect each other, or all you have is each other's protection. Interesting. What is apparent in this situation? Let me just move some things there. This is the Tower. There's a shocking moment. There is something surprising about this connection or about this situation during February. Something shocking has happened. This is Scorpionic energy, or there's something surprising, a surprising revelation or a surprising announcement, just something that you weren't expecting that has to do with this connection. I almost get the feeling that you cannot protect each other. And there's something about this communication. There's this communication in between the two lovers that you don't have any way of hiding or protecting. If you want to communicate, you cannot protect this. It has to just be free-flowing communication. You have to surrender. What is apparent is that there is a shocking revelation in this communication to your lover or from your lover, or you have a surprise that is going to come as quite a shock to somebody. It might actually break down the confines or frameworks of a predetermined, like what was considered a solid structure. Again, this is Scorpionic energy, but like, there's something that has come as quite a shock. Something is going to come as quite a shock to either you or the other individual that's a part of your current environment, your current energy during February. You might have a surprise for somebody. And what is hidden? Ten of Coins in the reverse. What is hidden from you at this time, Aries, is that there is not as much abundance, financial success as you were thinking that there was. You might be coming into a time of financial restraint, or you may not be making as much money moving forward as you were thinking you were going to. This is hidden energy, though, also, right? So this is something that you were not expecting, okay? There's no way to anticipate this actually coming about, okay? In the recent past for you, Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. 2 cards there. We have the 5 of Wands and the King of Cups. Okay. So this is Scorpio again. Scorpio Cancer energy in this deck, the way I read this guy. It's very romantic, but very protective over the emotions. It's almost like he's kind of holding his cup off to the side. And it doesn't overflow out the top and down the sides. That emotion actually flows up and over him into his other hand. He manifests that working in secret almost. Kind of like Scorpionic energy, very mysterious, intense. It caused conflict. The feeling that this masculine, emotional, Scorpionic, Cancerian energy in the past. It caused conflict or caused argument. You were in a place where you had to stand your ground over something as a result as well. Continue to stand your ground in that conflict. Moving forward, what do you have going on for you, Aries? The Ace of Cups in the reverse. There is no new beginning when it comes to an emotional offer. You might have been hoping for one. But this is in the next 2 weeks. Where you were hoping there would be a new start of an emotional nature, there is none. The key, though. There's something about this key that's important, though. It's like you're not getting the offer, but you're getting the key. You're getting the answers to what you need to do to look for the right thing. I feel like this is about self-love. I think you need to focus on self-love instead. What's within you and without you? Oh, something fell out. King of Swords. King of Swords fell out on top of that one. Yeah. You're going to have to go within. But it's going to be important for you to use your intellect, to not lose your head, thinking that, like, going after an emotional offer that you think is there that isn't. This is head over heart. I'm hearing here in the next 2 weeks, making head over heart decisions. You have Aquarius energy here, huge. I always read King of Swords as Aquarius energy. Sometimes Libran energy, but more so the Aquarian energy. Deeply intellectual. Very analytical. Head over heart decision. And that's why somebody else has made a head over heart decision, is more than likely an air sign, more than likely an Aquarius, Aries, but they have made a head over heart decision and they're using their intellect, and that's why that emotional offer is not coming into you. They're using their brain instead of their heart to make their decisions, which is probably a good idea, because when you first end up in a connection, you're experiencing this thing called the halo effect, and it's something it's a psychological phenomenon that people always experience when they're in new connections with people that they're physically attracted to. They tend to put on blinders and lose their awareness of things that they would typically be, that would typically be a problem to them. But in addition to that, they also will whitewash things that are serious problems. They'll ignore them, or they'll talk themselves out of getting out of Dodge in those situations where they would normally pull the ripcord right away. Right? So it's called the halo effect. It's a real thing. People make all kinds of excuses why somebody is so great when everybody else is telling them, there's this thing about this person. I thought you didn't like that, sort of thing. And I'm really like, oh yeah, it's like, that person's a goner and they don't even know it. That's why halo effect can last anywhere. It's almost like the honeymoon period in a relationship. In fact, it can actually last as long as 2 years. You can read about that shit. It's real. It's the thing. Current environment for our Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. We have the World in reverse, unfinished business. That's kind of normal this time of year. We have, we just finished on the, I want to say the 29th, we finished all the shadowy, weird, stationing and moving forward of Venus retrograde. And we are just finishing Mercury retrograde in a week or so. I can't even remember the dates of anything anymore. I don't even care at this point. But unfinished business. You could still have people coming back during this time. Old relationships. You might have something that is a cycle that's not yet complete, that you're still trying to work your way through during the beginning of February here. This is Leo, Aquarian, Sagittarius, Taurus energy. Also can be considered Capricorn energy and Aries energy, but I always consider it the fixed signs. More so than the others. How are people viewing Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? And please, if I said Aquarius 8,000 times instead of Aries, that's been a problem for a long time. Probably like an entire year. So we have the Ten of Swords. People are viewing you as being in mourning, suffering a loss, not being well physically. You might have some physical health challenges, depression, angst. This individual is literally kneeling at the river Styx with their sword sheathed and in their lap with a veil over their head. They're in mourning. Some people depict this as Persephone down in the underworld mourning while she is awaiting her return to Demeter, her mother, up on the surface. But this is energy of mourning. Shoot. Well, I guess we'll take them all. So we do have two pairs here. We have the Three of Wands in reverse with the Hermit reverse. People are seeing you as coming out of energy where you were in introspection. You were by yourself. You were going within to seek answers. Connecting with Source. Virgo energy, by the way. Or this is the need to do so, but also. And also out of energy of hesitation. Like now you're moving forward on things that you were thinking on for a while. Like you're moving into action again. And then we have the Ace of Coins with the Queen of Wands. So we have here a contract or a professional offer. And typically this is, especially in the reverse, Queen of Wands is an angry woman. It's an impassioned third-party energy, but usually it is feminine fire energy, Leo or Aries feminine energy that is quick to temper, quick to anger, extremely inflexible, and visceral even. Burns. It's not warm, it burns. Okay? This is somebody who is receiving, somebody is viewing you as being the person who either has the contract or is getting the contract. And they also view you as a very, almost volatile fire energy. Or you have this person in your vicinity. Or there's a need to be a little bit more visceral. There might be a woman scorned in your midst because you did not offer them, a new professional beginning that they were anticipating. Aces are always about new beginnings, right? So an ace of coins, because coins are always about money, career, they typically mean, especially when you have your ace of coins, that's a financial offer or a new career path, or you didn't give somebody their shot at a career, they're scorned. You didn't give somebody a new job, they're not pleased about it. They might be out to get you because of it. Or they might see you as the hand that's holding them down and holding them back from their career. It's interesting to see these as a rising. Kind of makes you a little scared and trepidatious about things. What are your hopes and fears, Aries? High Priestess in reverse. You're scared that that you will have secrets that will come out. Things that you did not want to surface, or things that were considered mysteries would come out. In addition to that, there is also potential that that you may suffer pitfalls and setbacks because you have not been following your intuition, or that your intuition is wrong. That could also be a real fear of yours during this time. That not following your intuition, or that your intuition is wrong, could actually land you in a place that you don't want to be. Secrets coming to the forefront, or things that were hidden coming to light, or people hiding things from you. Piscean energy. The High Priestess is about the deep hidden mysteries of the occult. It is about secrets that remain hidden from everybody's view. It's about following your gut, your intuition. It's the High Priestess really is the diviner, right? And in the reverse, it's all that it is not, or the opposite, or all of those things that are done in the darkness coming to the light. We have the Four of Wands as one of your cards in your outcome for February. This is a happy home situation. It is, sorry, I have some things that have totally flipped over on me here. We're going to take them. Happy home situation, firm foundations. This is also the card of, a steady income. So your income could be stabilizing where you were kind of worried about it there, because it did show up in the hidden messages. We have the Star card, Three of Swords, and the Wheel in reverse as well. Wheel in reverse is our fixed energies of our Leo, Sagittarius, Aquarius, and God. I got all the other ones except it. Leo, Aquarius, Sagittarius, Scorpio, no. Anyway, doesn't matter. Looks to me like you're going to be grinding to a little bit of a standstill. You might see a little bit of forward movement when it comes to June 21st around the Gemini Cancer cusp. You see where the lever is there? Up at the very top. You might actually see a little forward movement around that time. But I think where you're really going to see progress begin to move forwards, come out of that stagnant standstill energy, have your luck turn for the better, is probably going to happen around December 21st, the Sagittarius Capricorn cusp. There's a little bit of waiting period there in between when you have your happy home life, your firm foundations, all the groundwork laid, those 4 posts. I think that what you're going to have happen is that it's going to be December when that's actually going to hit. Or there's something that happened around the Sagittarius Capricorn cusp that kind of was a turn for the worse when it came to your luck. You thought that so February is a little bit tricky for you. You have the star, which is Aquarian energy. Now this is supposed to be your outcome, but this is going to hit around the cusp. This is going to be around the 20th for you. 19th, 20th. Star is about making a wish, having a wish granted, hopes, ambitions, determination. But we're also seeing here that you have the 3 of Swords, which is about heartbreak. I think that you thought you had wish fulfillment, and what you thought was wish fulfillment during February is going to turn to heartbreak if you put too much stock into it. So it's important to go into it from an even, tempered, level-headed place. Do not put all your eggs in one basket. Be practical, grounded, I'm hearing. Do not have your head up in the clouds too much. Be practical about it, because the thing is that it could be that your expectations, you might have unreal expectations. Stars in your eyes, I'm hearing. It's just a warning not to put too much stock into things that are in the intangible just yet, because it could lead to disappointment and heartbreak. Bottom of the deck. Taurus, Libra energy. The Empress, the card of 3. The Empress is about creativity, fertility. It's Earth Mother energy, right? So it's important for you to look at how you can use and harness the energy of the Earth in addition to the arts, building things, building something out of nothing. But this is about groundedness as well. It's connecting with nature. There's a need to connect with nature and be creative in nature. This will help you maintain groundedness at this time and throughout February, which could actually help. Listen, you don't have to subscribe to the outcome here in order for that to become your reality. You would have to go through this whole thing exactly as it is laid out. You are the master of your fate, so you have the ability to change the outcome. So get grounded now. If you don't want to end up with that 3 of Swords energy in the end, you have every ability to change that outcome simply by re-aiming your trajectory, adjusting your trajectory now. If you hope not to be living in 3 of Swords energy, you know, adjust your expectations. You know, don't make somebody your sun, moon, and stars if you're not quite sure even who the hell they are yet, right? That would be stupid anyway, right? That's far too much pressure to put on one person. You know what I mean? That's just too high a pedestal to fall off of, right? So, anyway. Let's take a look at some of the signs and symbols and, you know, precursors of characteristics you could probably find that you should look for that'll help you know that you're on the right track for February. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Now, if you're a female and you're watching and you're looking for anything that you could probably see in a male, these are female cards. It's the Elle Qui deck. I've already said to all the other signs I'm not going to be reading this deck for anybody in the future. I'll be reading it for myself because I don't think it's great for, or nor fair for any of you guys to have to interpret and for me to disclaimer every single time I read with it. But let's take a look. See here for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Okay, well, I'm not giving you all of those. You'll get the one that fell face down as opposed to the 9,000 that fell the other way. Two more. No. Aquarius. There's one. And then we have that one. Okay, so Eterna. So something about eternity here. She who becomes, metamorphosis, transcendental, like a transcending, but like transcend, you know. Anyway, I tried to make a word. It didn't work. It's fine. We're just going to fail fast and move on. Transcend, journey. Is there something about eternity there? Sorry, I had to itch my arm too. Look at the colors in that card, right? Cool. Then we have Blanche. So it's like Blanco, white, you know. She who brings light, serenity, a beacon. Could be dealing with a light worker. Peacock feathers could be of significance. Redhead. Yeah. Sorry, I gotta go get my nails done. I should probably actually book that because I almost don't want to do Libra's reading without getting my nails done. It's kind of a tick at this point. And she who forgives, elixir, remorse, guilt, forgiveness. You might be taking some medicine, or there might be something significant about when you go to a pharmacy or go to get some medicine. Go to an apothecary. Somebody might be extremely healing to you. Okay, all right, so let's see what your affirmation is, Aries. I don't know how this one ended up being so long. I must have talked way the hell longer than I was supposed to. Let's see. Oh, that was easy. I am blessed. Gratitude, yeah. Right? Why are you blessed? What are you blessed with? Right? So I am blessed. And just a little bit of magnetic poetry for you. I'm not pulling a ton because it can get a little confusing having way to hell too many words. Okay. Oh wow, you only got 2. That's rude. Okay, so that's what we got. There you have it. I know, it's a little awkward, isn't it? I'm not really fond of those ones either. Let's never have them in the same bag of poetry ever again. All right, well, thanks so much for stopping by, Aries. Be safe, and see you when I see ya. All right, bye.